Alright, we're rolling. Well, I haven't done a video, of course. I don't do too many videos on here. Thank you guys for subscribing, though. And this has been some months. Let's see here. Yeah, about maybe 5 months now. Going in 6 or about 5 months-ish of collecting some information on finding out on a PC build that I have done. It took me that long. Well, I can't say it took me that long. I've just been playing with the computer after I've been built it, which has now been 3 months old. No, 2 months I built the computer. And I'm thinking about adding some more LED lights into it. I picked up a collection of parts separately, and that's been about 5 months span of doing. So let's see, I think it was November of 2021 I started. Yeah, maybe it was October. No, it was November because that was the first thing I got. I got the first part. I had bought the motherboard. I bought a B5 550M by MSI. Excuse me. The computer runs really, really good. I'll show it to you. And in the link, I will go ahead and, actually in the comment section or the description, I will leave the information I just created just now. It took me a few hours to get it done. A PDF file which has my parts list, the prices that I paid for personally, and as I was going through the list, I seen the most of the parts are a lot more. Well, I can't say a lot more, but they're higher price than when I paid for them months ago, and up to last month for the last thing that I bought, which were LED lights, fans. Most of the parts I bought were from Amazon because I'm a Prime member, and the other parts came from eBay, and the gaming case came from Newegg because I was looking for, I didn't know. I originally was gonna put the system setup into a 2017 model of the HP Omen desktop, and I found out that doing that I needed to buy extra cords that would be able to convert from the old system stuff to today's with the motherboard that I got. And I started doing, that's why I also lagged, so that lagged for about 3 weeks, and I decided I needed to find another case. I didn't know how expensive cases were. I'm expecting $100, maybe $80 minimum. The case I bought right now is $50, but I bought it on Newegg on sale for $46. It is what is it? Monotech is the brand. Here, I'll flip the screen over so you guys can see. Okay, here's my PC. I can't get the RGB lighting syncing properly because for some reason, before I switched over to Microsoft Windows 11, I still had this problem. There was some type of update with the graphics carding software by AMD, and that's another thing. This is all AMD, basically. This is AMD, the graphics card, as well as a CPU in there, which is a 5700G. I got that because I didn't think of how expensive graphics cards were. I knew that how they expensive were, and I wasn't planning on buying one. But I don't want to play only on 1080p. I'm playing on 1440. Oh shoot. Okay. No, never mind. I thought one of the fans went out. I'm like, what happened? It's just the glass I'm looking at. So that's the front, of course. The two up there. And that's blowing intake as well, besides this one. Then this sucker was about $60, and it's worth it. This PC is never gonna run hot. Never. I mean, full load, the graphics card specs, it's only at 65 watts. And then all these fans blowing. I'm sporting the Viper. Let's see what was that brand of those cards right there. I can't think of it. I got it in the description, but they're Vipers. And same thing with the, you probably can't see it in here, but I have the main memory, or it's MSI. You can see that. I see that myself. The main what do you call this thing? The solid state drive, which is on the motherboard, is also a Viper. It's a heatsink one. It's about $100. And then above that, I got the other one, which is only 125, which is right behind this. It's 125 gigabytes, and that is only, no, it's 130. One of the two, I think, something close like that. But I'm not even using it, because that was the first one that I got. I got that for like 25 bucks. The other one I paid for 100 because the heatsink and the brand. But my main storage is the Viper one, so I'm sporting that as well. Like I said, well, here, this is a Game Ice by Power Color. I think it's Power Color who actually made this graphics card by AMD. The graphics card is a AMD, I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's a mid-tier. I can't think of it right now. I'll go ahead and, of course, type in the parts list and probably PDF share it if I'm available to do it. But I did get this as well, the bracket, the EZ bracket. They call it EZ something. But I like the bracket. I don't need it for this graphics card, but whenever or if ever I do want to upgrade, I can always have it usable. Here's the rear of it. And here, move my toolbox out of the way. If you can see the specs of that power supply. I was checking out the specs of the power usage a couple days ago, maybe a few days ago, and I came out to I'm only using about 60 watt, well, yeah, about 60 watts of power when it's not running like this, like as it is when nothing's running. It's just doing its own thing. So 60 watts is being drawn from the power supply. But on a full load, this here is the maximum rated at 230 watts it can pull. And that's bizarrely like nuts, like a lot of power. And I do plan on getting some LEDs, putting it running along here, probably going up this channel and over, and another one probably through here and to the back. But like I mentioned, before I mention that, just want to get a clear picture of these. I mean, it's not going to come in that clear. I'm using a new phone. It's a Samsung Z Flip. It's new to me. And the monitor, here's the monitor. I got the Windows 11 update, the final one coming through, well, the one of this week that everyone's been waiting on. This computer monitor, being it's a 27-inch curved display as well as up to 144 refresh rate, I paid not an expensive price at all. This here, I don't think I added it, no I didn't, into the parts list because I'd had this Logitech Bluetooth keyboard with mouse. The speakers. This is my setup. This I bought from a third party, like they call it Parts Geek, which is a kind of a local thrift shop for electronic donations. How about these? This is I mean, it's powerful, 100 watts. This pumps 50-50. So it's 50-50 as in bass 50 and this in the actual sound 50. Yeah. Here's my screen saver, because I'm titling the system Game Master. But anyways, these here just to show the PC and all my rig here. JVC, of course, these are pretty old, probably about 10 years old. This is the base port and the tweeters. And I haven't taken this off in like a year or so. It is dusty. Look at that. Ooh, this is nasty. But like I said, it's 100 watts bumping out. These take up to 100 watts. No, these take up to 50, I think. And it's 2 channel, really 3 channels, because it's 2.1. And you got the different, if you can read that. Get that better zoomed. So you got treble, bass volume, frequency, and volume. And that's the highest that I got it. If I go any higher on the old system, I probably would blow this or the power supply, which I have to just reset it. And I haven't tested it with a new system here. Of course, this is the computer is Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, also of course Ethernet. 1.3.0 right here only. These two are 2.0 USBs. There's a few collection of USBs on the back. Look at this. I like this rolling cart. I really do. Only like, what, 16 bucks I pay for it? Really good pricing. Let's move you out of the way again. Look in the back over here. Let's get a better angle at this. I'm going to pull that out too far. Of course, being it was MSI motherboard, they sported the VGA original. This is with a DVI. This is my what do you call this thing? USB, which is my camera. Here's your HDMI. Here's a 3.0 here. 2.0 mouse input. USB, and then you got your Wi-Fi information or your networking. So it's like you got video and then networking, and then you got your audio on the very bottom. And that's what I got right there. Shut up. Yeah, I mean, right now I'm estimating a little over 2,000 with investment of the built-in computer. I'm gonna guess 2,100, maybe 2,200 right now, and it's a very good investment since I'm getting quality. Testings about 1,600 or 16,000 something on the Cinebench with a combine, and of course it's not the top of the line, but it shows according to when I did the testing number 5 or number 4 according to other people that tested. Of course, the one that really got the high, number 1 and number 2 completely, like a lot of people got those, was the Threadripper by AMD. And that thing's like ridiculous pricing. I seen prices for that right now like 1,500, 22,000, 2,200. Like, what? Really? Wow. Well, I guess because of what it does. But still, that's price gouging to me. Really is. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the computer and my system that I got. That's in the parts list. I think it is. I think I put it in there. If I missed it, oh well, I missed it. It's just a 1080p web camera. The audio in this web camera doesn't do justice. I like to use that down there. See if you can see that down there. That's what I like using. It's a condenser mic, which goes to the cell phone or any cell phone. But I prefer using it. I've had that for like 3 years now. Yeah, about 3 years. And that's a really good mic. Let's see, what's the brand of this mic? I'm going to check real quick. Oh, Boa. Yeah, see if you can get up in there. Turn it sideways so you can see that real quick. I don't know if you guys can read that or not. Let me take it off. Or should I take it off? It's BOYA BY-MM1. That's the model number of it. But like Boya, something like that. But I use that as my mic. And whenever I instead of typing on Google, I don't even use Chrome anymore. I use MSN. So whenever I'm on Edge, I just click it and speak. And it picks up everything very clearly. Of course, the PC, how it's set up. I guess I could show you some specs here. Get that going. Trying to be right-handed. That's my car I got. The 2013 Cadillac CTS. Just a 3.6 liter. Ain't nothing really fancy. Let's bring up. So here is some stuff about my computer right now. The name of it and the model of the graphics card. I mean, not the graphics card, but the BIOS. Go in the system. Well, it is in the system, so probably on the bottom. This is pretty easy to navigate. So there's some more information about my computer. I bought last month a software edition of Pro for $10, and then I got this cord. I just downloaded Windows 11 2 days ago, actually. Was it last night? No, it's 2 days ago. Alright, well, I gotta go. Someone's at my door. So, thank you guys for viewing. Leave comments, and have a great day.